Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shareen. I'm an interior designer from New York City and I'm here in Austin. I'm spending some time in this beautiful Airbnb deep in the heart, and I thought I would give you a little tour, talk about some of the things that I love and a few of the things that I would change, because who would I be if I didn't do that, right? Okay, the top three things that I love. I would have to say the number one is the fact that they actually used live plants. Tricky and difficult, I'm sure, but not only did they use live plants, but there were a lot of them throughout the space. Number two that I loved, there was a space that was the most whimsical, and that was their sitting area. It wasn't outfitted with things that were quite expensive. It was outfitted with things from IKEA, from Target, from, I'm sure, thrift stores, no doubt. A creative bookcase that she actually just turned on its side in order to make it into a TV credenza. But she added some fun and whimsy with this swing that sits on carabinas. It also can be removed for viewing, but it sets up a great conversational space. She added whimsy with these twinkle lights that are behind me. These lights are so fun in the space. And the other way she added whimsy was with the top-down, bottom-up shades, which was really, really creative. So if you wanted to have those twinkle lights on, but still wanted to have some privacy, you could. And that was master. The third thing in this space, which I loved the absolute most, was really just the fact that it was cohesive. The color scheme that she selected was something that pulled everything together. She made an effort to grab pillows that pulled the colors out of the rug. The artwork that they went with is another example of them not bringing things too far off of the walls. You still have plenty of walkway in this space because the frames themselves aren't bulky. I really like the color choices. It ties in the pottery that they have in the room, it ties in the lamp on the other side, and most importantly, they actually pull from the colors that look like the ones that are permitted for the houses outside in the neighborhood. Very, very cute and well done, and the way that they staggered this one and the other also kind of brings things down towards the height of the bed. And she painted the cabinets black, like more of a pure black versus the black brown that it came in, so that she could establish contrast in the space. I think it was beautifully, beautifully done. And there's only one thing I would change about that, which I'll put that in my three things that I would change about the space. You have to keep watching to find out. If you're getting value out of this video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. I would really appreciate to hear from you and what you may have done differently in this space if it was your Airbnb. Oh, bonus tip. Her towels have hooks, so it made it really easy for you to put it on any kind of hook that she put in the space. I will give her credit for that. That's a bonus. All right, now let's get into the three things that I would change. I would have used real hooks. The command strips are okay and it works, but if it's a space where you know you need a permanent hook, like a bathroom, then it just makes sense to put a hook. The second thing that I would change would have to be the pillows. While she nailed it with the mattresses and getting purple mattresses in each of the rooms, she didn't have pillows that you could choose what you wanted, if you were a back sleeper versus a side sleeper, etc. And I would say if you're gonna put 3 pillows on a bed or 4 pillows on a bed, you might as well put 4 different styles so that people can pick and choose what exactly they wanna use. And that's a big thing as far as figuring out the comfort in the bed itself and while they're sleeping. The second part of my pillows is on her main sofa in the seating area. She's stuck with the typical pillows that came with the space. So I think you already know what I'm going to say about this, but I'm going to say it anyway. The first thing is I would change the inserts. You always want to get pillow inserts that are larger than the pillows. I will link my video about that here, but that will make your pillows more full and fluff. And then the second thing is obviously getting some sort of complementary pillows. You don't just want to go with the pillows that came with the store. It's too matchy-matchy, it's too bland, it doesn't let it pop at all. And so I think it would be nice to have some complementary there. However, I was happy with the color that she chose for the sofa. I will give her credit for that. Nice work. I probably would have refined some things in here a little bit more, so there wasn't any decor necessarily in the principal bathroom. No art, nothing whatsoever hung. There was just a few of those command stickers, which is fine, but it would be nice to see that aesthetic carry throughout the house. And when you talk about designing a cohesive space, you want to have design that flows all the way through, and it would have been nice to have something over there. Here we go into 4 things. The bonus thing I would change is I would actually add some hardware onto the cabinets in the kitchen. I know it's a lot of cabinets, but you can get hardware really inexpensive at any of your hardware stores. Just get the same thing, the same handle. You don't have to get separate knobs and separate pulls. If you have drawers like she has, they're all relatively the same size, so you can get the same size handle and pulls, and it would make a little bit of a statement in the kitchen for sure. All right, those are the things I would change. Those are the things that I would keep the same. Thank you for hanging out with me. You could have been anywhere on YouTube, but you chose to be with me, and I appreciate that. I am thankful for you, and I will see you next time. Next Thursday to be exact. Ciao.